buildings here. You want to go with me?
Sure.
It's pretty vacant.
All right.
Send it.
You got me to go past this guy where he's at now, or I got that. B6. Send it.
And the unit that you're with.
All right. Whatever.
Just whatever.
All right, I'm Sergeant Alex Kube with the 420th Engineer Company out of Pennsylvania.
All right. Now tell me just a brief kind of backstory about what you guys did today.
Today we did a route clearance down one of our rougher routes and taking some small arms fire, harassment fire lately at one of the cops down there. So we did a clearance up to it. We dismounted approximately 1.5 clicks from the cop. And at that point we pushed down dismounts on each side of the road, approximately 200 to 300 meters off the road, pushing out for triggermen, trying to flush triggermen out, and also command wire, and if possibly finding any kind of caches of anything there, just looking for any kind of signs of insurgent activity in the area, pretty much.
Okay. Now to go in a little bit deeper about the dismount and why it's so important to keep your eyes open, like if you can explain a little bit about that to me.
Dismounts, we usually push them out ahead of our lead vehicles. We can sometimes stop or deter triggermen. By doing that, they won't be able to detonate an IED on our vehicles. I mean, there's hazards to dismounting because they could always put secondary IEDs out there for us, or booby traps, you know, anti-personnel mines, stuff of that nature. So I mean, there is definitely a danger to that, but it mitigates the danger to a catastrophic kill to our vehicle, which could kill, you know, a whole crew versus, you know, one or two individuals getting injured. It's all kind of part of the game. So that's the whole intent of the dismounts, is to try to deter triggermen from you know, detonating on our vehicles.
Okay. Now what type of stuff are you looking for while you're dismounting?
I mean, anything. I mean, we're looking for something as simple as disturbed soil, you know, like somebody was digging there. I mean, obviously what we were was a lot of agricultural, so you got to try to look past a lot of that stuff because they do all their farming by hand digging. He's got to look for stuff out of the norm, excessive oil stains in the middle of the field, you know, something weird like that. Like they might have had a truck parked there hauling heavier stuff in. Anything that looks out of the norm for the area, really. I mean, it's just a matter, you really got to pay attention every time you go out there and take note to what is normal and what isn't. There really isn't any set thing, but then you look for the obvious, like wire or randomly placed containers or anything that just looks out of place. You know, electronic stuff just laying out in the middle of nowhere. Just simple stuff is usually what it is.
All right, cool. Now, if I could, like, I have to ask this question all the time. It's just what they ask for us to ask back there. I'll let you know, but I kind of want to sporadic. If you could sum it up, why did you join the military?
I was bored, pretty much.
So is that it?
I wasn't satisfied with what I was doing in the civilian world again. And after I was active duty prior to this, I got out and was doing a civilian job and just kind of got bored of that. It just wasn't, I don't know, wasn't a thrill, wasn't challenging enough. So I decided to come back in and make a go at it, combat engineer.
I'm more going for like why you first
Same reason, really. I mean, just a challenge, something different. It's not the everyday grind. I mean, something different all the time. It's not like your normal 9-to-5 job. You get up and go to work and just do your thing and go home every day. Every day is something different. I mean,
all right. If you could tell a young person today about what you've experienced in the military, like good things, not bad things, what would you tell them?
I mean, camaraderie. You know, you definitely make some good friends. You meet a lot of people you don't like, but you definitely make some real close friends. And despite all your differences, I mean, everybody comes from different backgrounds, but despite all that, you get pretty close with guys you wouldn't normally ever think you'd be good friends with. And good things are you learn a lot of new stuff. And I never would have touched half this equipment here, you know, or even been able to operate or do it, you know, control any of this stuff in the civilian world. I mean, it's a whole new experience. I mean, that's that, and you get to travel the world, so it's always a perk.
All right, just one last thing. It's just I need you to say your rank, first name, last name, in a complete sentence, and like what unit you're with. Like, I'm Sergeant Jacob Connor, and I'm with AFN Afghanistan.
Right.
Like kind of like that, but like, your unit.
All right. I'm Sergeant Alex Kube with 420th Combat Engineer Company in Kunduz, Afghanistan.
You can add a little bit more to that.
Could, yeah. I'm Sergeant Alex Kube with the 420th Engineer Route Clearance Package in Kunduz, Afghanistan.
Oh, and what state are you claiming? This is just for my notes. Are you just from Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, what city?
Lancaster.